Communication. The N stands for names, right? The most beautiful sound in any language. Dale Carnegie, leadership guru, he says the most beautiful sound in any language is the sound of someone's name. When you say someone's name, it gets their attention. The I in night stands for information. Similar, right? Information. You want to give that information. Name first, then information. So what kind of information could you give them? I'm going to talk about 3 things that I think cover almost 90% of anything you could say on court, right? The information you can give them. Number 1, say what you're doing. Say what you're doing, right? I'm on your right. I got your help side. Just say what you're doing or where you are, okay? Just say what you're doing. Number 2, say what your teammates should be doing, right? So, get over the top of the screen. Tell them what they should be doing. And then 3rd, say what the opponent is doing, all right? So when you put all that together, it might look like, right? And remember, names first, right? Mark, screen coming to your right. Get over the top. I got help side. That's saying what you're doing, what the opponent's doing, what your teammates should be doing. And remember, names first, right? The T stands for tone of voice, right? It's not what you say, but I know how you said it. You did it. You finished my phrase, didn't you? Why? Because your mother used to say that. My mom used to say it to me all the time. Like, all right, mother, how did I say that? Right? I hated it until I got into the basketball court and realized how important my tone was. Your teammates and coaches are going to respond more to how you say it than what you actually say. And I'm going to show you some clips here that I think a neutral tone, right, and even a firm, confident tone can be a positive tone. It's just about how you say it. Let's watch LeBron, because I think he strikes the balance right here of neutral without being negative, but it's loud and confident and it's clear to his teammate. That's a loud championship game. He's yelling to his teammate, hey, what's the opponent doing? Screen, and what should his teammate do? Stay home. He's giving relevant information. And he projected, but it wasn't like you're an idiot in the way that many high school players communicate to their teammates. The E is a part of your body. It is not your ear. It's your I'm kidding. It's actually your eye contact. It's your eye contact. It's important to have eye contact in communication. So eye contact is key to building trust. Coaches play players they trust. Yeah, they're going to play talented players, but in the end of the game, they're going to put in the players they trust, and eye contact builds trust.
What's wrong and what are we yearning for in our leadership? We're yearning for people who inspire us. Think about it. The people that you think of as great leaders were people who inspired you. There are leaders who are very effective leaders, but they're not inspiring. But everybody who inspired you is a leader. And that's, I think, what we are wanting to talk about now. Now, it's not just about inspiration as an interchangeable word with motivation either. There's a big difference between the two. And I want to explain the difference to you. Motivation, and we usually use these interchangeably, motivation and inspiration, they're almost exactly the opposite. Motivation means to provide a motive, to incite, to induce, to impel. It's coercive. Motivation is the fundamental theory on which we've built our leadership thinking. Motivation is really about changing other people's behavior, usually for my benefit, not for the other person's benefit, for my benefit. I will give you a bonus if you achieve your budget or your target, because if you do, then I get what I need. I will provide you with a $2 off coupon to motivate you to buy my product, because if you do, then we'll make millions of dollars in our company. So motivation then is about steering the behavior of other people, and it's about fear. Now, inspiration, on the other hand, from the Latin spirare, meaning spirit, to affect, guide, or arouse by divine influence, to fill with enlivening, exalting emotion, to animate a divine influence upon human beings, to give life, the breath of God. That's not the same thing. That's a whole different idea, a whole different order of thinking than motivation. Inspiration is an act of love for another person. It's an act of service. It's a gift. It's something we give to others without a need for anything of our own. I'm not saying that motivation is wrong. I'm saying it's different, and there are times when we need to motivate. For instance, if this room catches fire, I'm going to motivate you to get out of here. But we don't know enough about this subject to even know the difference. And we as leaders need to know, when should we motivate and when should we inspire?
Here's the things that I've deemed essential in building our culture. And we'll go through them one by one. But the first one is, why do you coach? Why do you coach? And I'll tell you, I've said this in most all of my lectures, I'm a why coach. I want to know the why behind everything that we do. And it starts with this right here. If you don't know why you do what you do, how can you possibly look at the end journey and know what you want it to look like? You just don't know. If you don't know why you're doing what you're doing, you're just along for the ride. Really quickly, write down, if you had to boil it down to one sentence, why do you do it? And here's the thing, it's necessary to be true to your culture. Whatever it is that you want to create, if it's really not you, you can't create that culture. So I believe I've been given a gift. The Lord gave me a gift to be able to teach life lessons through basketball and to teach basketball through life lessons. I can make an impact. And because I have the opportunity to make that impact right there, like, that's why I do what I do. I've got an opportunity that's I'm fortunate to have, and I want to make an impact. I want to add value and give impact to our youth at the end of the day. And that's necessary to be able to build my culture.